Good afternoon, all. CamelbackTrading.org coming to you this Monday afternoon, December 30th. We're looking at Window Traders' market profile of the ES and NQ. Another interesting day. Short-term traders whipping this market all around, right? Market gets too short, they take them back, then they grind up, go trend up, get too long, and flush that out. So, amazing. We had a chance for a trend day up today. We had two sets of single prints in ES and NQ. They got filled late in the day. We both end down over 1% on the day. But even though we were down percentage-wise all day, on our little checklist sheet, the bulls actually took a lead during the afternoon. And then finally, when they wiped out the single prints and the open in NQ, the bears end up with a 3-2 win off the checklist sheet, and ES ends with a 3-3 tie. So nothing really solid in favor on this sheet, although the big one was the value that kept holding and the indices for the bears. Righty ends, well, none of us have anything to lean on, okay? By that I mean there's no single prints, there's no afternoon pullback, there's no POC wide enough. So we had good ranges today. Over $7 in ES, over 7.5 in NQ. All we have is the day's highs and low, which means what? There's going to be tremendous chop. If we open up inside of today's range, tremendous chop. We gapped lower, the gaps failed. We trended up, they failed. So now another thing, you see this ISWD, that's last week's low, that's inside week down. It paid very handsomely earlier in the day in A and B. But then it dried up, right? Now we close below it again. And again, it's an inside week, not day. So we'll see how that plays out tomorrow, Thursday, and Friday, right? But early on, it paid out. I had a really good day, mostly from the short side. I nailed I nailed NQ with a 5-lot short to get the overnight low. That started the day off very nice. And then I need push up, ebb and flow short, and on the 945 turnover short, because the market was pretty aggressive to the downside. Then in B period, I took the short 5-lot boom to get A's low. That worked very nice. And then again, ebb and flow shorts on any push up. We had, at that point, we had gap, we had value, we had the overnight low. We had indices. So I was looking for nothing but shorts. In C period, now again, they pushed up pretty good before they got and they never got the IB low. But I did okay on the short against halfback, the 144 and the opening in C period. All right? Now, things started changing. I changed. I did take a long, but a very small one to get the IB high. That worked in D. I took a short in F when we filled the gap the first time. That backed off initially the first time. H period, we started with a triple distribution. I didn't think that would hold. Took a short to fill those in G period. That worked. K period, I took a short once we had stopped one time frame. Wait a second. What did I write there? I wrote versus one time. Oh, versus one time framing down. Right. We were one time framing down in H and J. K pushed up. I took a short against J high. That worked. And then, believe it or not, in L period, I took a long after NQ came down and filled their single prints just for a responsive bounce. L period, that was. Responsive bounce. Not this set of singles. This set. And I got 9 points out of it. I didn't do anything in M. So it was a very good day overall. One day left in the trading year. We'll see how the market acts. More importantly, I want to show you these charts. All we have is the day's high and low. Those are your reference points for today. But more importantly, let's look at these charts because there's still a lot of different things happening here. So here's ES, right? The monthly's still very healthy. It's up. But the weekly had been down 3 weeks ago Then we were down to balance last week with the inside week. But for me, coming out of the inside week in ES today automatically puts us down again. We don't have to take out 2 weeks ago's low. I don't think so, because I was down to balance. Well, we just came out of that inside week balance down. The daily, however, is still balance. The way I'm looking at it. Now, again, some people said it was up here, then back to balance. Now they're saying down. But do you see what I'm trying to say here? I didn't go up. I'm not going down. I'm just keeping it all balanced, because I think the bigger move, the move we need to not be lulled to sleep on, is when we finally take out either Fed Day high or that Friday's low. Make sense? Look at this candle how it closed. Total indecision here. And then on NQ, they're a little different, right? The monthly's up. Now their weekly is still balanced. Do you see? We were in balance still. We never went down on the weekly in NQ and triple Qs. So even though we took out the inside week to the downside, yes, it was a short, but the weekly is still, including today, a 5-week balance. See the difference between ES and that, and NQ? And the daily, again, same for me. It's an 8-day balance. So today, look, as long as you keep having these ranges, right? You know, only 54 million today, but we're down 1.1% in ES and more in NQ. So as long as you have these ranges, you're going to get opportunities. So tomorrow we should have some good opportunities again. We had a $9 overnight range. Think about that for ES and NQ. Well, that led to what? A $7+ range in the regular trading hours. That's fantastic. So we should get another good day tomorrow. Again, you're going to need your hard hats, because all you have is a day's high and low, unless we gap, of course, and then we'll see what comes out of that. Anyway, I hope you had a good day trading. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing to this channel. Remember, January 6th, a week from today, our prices are going up here at Camelback. So if you haven't joined yet, I would suggest you do so this week. And if you know any people that are into trading and really want to learn what the market profile is about, and more importantly, how the market works and why, in a nice, cool, calm, comfortable environment, send them over to camelbacktrading.org. Enjoy your evening, and we'll speak prior to the opening tomorrow.